Okay. Estbern, what would you like to do with this information?
Well, tell you.
Well, I will tell you.
So there's a crown on this thing, right?
Not on the skull. There's a bronze
on the sarcophagus shape.
Yeah. Yep. There's basically a boilerplate with 4 stones in it.
Great. What are the other 2 colors of stone? I assume there's an emerald.
Yep. There's an emerald. There's an emerald, a sapphire, a ruby, and a black diamond.
I have a working theory.
Would you like to test said theory?
I don't have a great way to do that. Because nothing lit up when I threw my acid. Nothing lit up when we shot it with fire.
Oh. Damn it.
What's up, Deanna?
I think I'm gonna have to get on close.
Oh no! Whichever will we do, Dina?
Let me see. What do I got? What do I have? I have a dagger, I have a punch, and I have a light crossbow. I don't even have you yet, or with me. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to aid Samael again.
Okay.
Can anyone do bludgeoning damage?
All my shit's piercing.
Yeah.
Slashing.
I mean,
Yes.
I do have this doorknob that I could probably tie on like a piece of rope and then use it as like something I would like a sort of makeshift mace of sorts. And that would probably do bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
With whatchamacallit of my sword.
Right, so hold on. So Samael, you threw off the green sparks when you hit it.
Yeah.
Can I try to throw a vial of acid at the emerald? Not that, acid does anything really against them.
You can.
Well, actually, against a gemstone like an emerald, it might.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it can, melt the housing around it, too.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
I have a suspicion.
I mean, if it damages the matrix on the inside, the emerald is kind of fucked anyway, so it just depends on how hard you hit it.
I believe I would give it advantage on its save, but I will also apply Hilga's aid action, so it cancels it out. So if you'd like to roll it, you're more than welcome to.
Sure. I'll flick the vial in my hand and then take aim at the emerald and hope that the cogs in my arm don't fuck up. Damn it.
Cogs in your arm fucked up, didn't they?
So
well, I mean, it's 1 damage.
You're pretty sure that you screwed it up, but as it pulls back to rear another strike onto Hilga's defenses, it leans back just enough for the acid vial to smash directly on the emerald. And you hear the sizzle, and you've one hand out of nowhere just comes to try to wipe it off as quickly as possible. You see the acid begin to eat away a little bit at the razor sharp tips, leaving them dented, but you can tell that it's trying to protect it.
Right. Okay, listen up. I think it's using the gemstone somehow to protect itself from different types of attacks.
Okay. Estella, how would you like to react to that?
That's my working theory.
Alright, I'm gonna try this theory by I'll move over here. And I'm gonna whip one of the what gems are there again? So there's a ruby, emerald,
sapphire, and a black diamond.
I'm gonna try to whip the black diamond and just see what that happens.
Okay. I will extend Hilga's continued aid onto you so that it doesn't get advantage on the dexterity save.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. And then his dexterity save is 8, so you hit it.
Yay!
Congratulations. So you pop off a really solid shot on the diamond itself, and you can actually see it fracture a little bit.
You need a whip crack sound effect.
I can make one for you. Would that help? So the diamond itself starts to fracture, and you can hear the squeal of pain from the actual sarcophagus itself, and the powerful ripples that are going through the dust that have been with its voice actually reach a crescendo. At this point, the rags and stuff themselves actually start floating in the wind. Some of the books get upended and tossed aside with the impact of it. In fact, Samael and Hilga both actually have to kind of like brace themselves against the sudden impact of the sonic wave. But you can tell it did something.
Do all the things.
So the sarcophagus is very unpleased with this, and it leans forward and uses all four arms to reach forward and try to grab Samael. Let's see here.
I mean, she did it. It wasn't me.
I'm a little bit out of range. Just a little.
Okay. So it doesn't hit you. It tries to reach out. Would you like to kind of scrabble out of the way?
Sure. Could I just knock the arms away?
Sure.
Because it's using all four arms, so I don't think it could be its focus with its strength.
Okay. So it's you successfully managed to bat all of them away. It's left a little open, but as it turns around, it realizes that you're too well defended. However, there's somebody else that's next to you that isn't.
Hilga.
Damn
So-
it, come on, Richard.
Jesus.
You see it turn around and grab Hilga by the shoulders because she's not expecting it, and pulls her entire body forward, and you see through the glass, through that small hole that you made, the skeleton's hand comes to life and actually reaches out and wraps around her throat.
Oh, shit.
Reaches through the glass?
Reaches through the glass. Because there's a small hole that Samael has made, so the hand itself reaches through and grabs her. She needs to make a... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to... This is a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, red shirt.
I believe in you.
Okay, so as the silver touches her skin, you can see it instantly start to take on a pallid gray tone, and she just starts screaming in his grasp and drops her halberd and starts trying to tear at the skeleton hand itself. Eventually, she seems to get a good grip on one of its fingers and reaches back and just cracks it off with a sickening snap. The sarcophagus screams again and drops her, but you can tell that all around where it had touched her on her neck, that it was, it looks like, death. Like something has pulled the life out of her.
Was it blighted?
Not blighted, no. Looks different. Almost as the skin itself is rotted.
Oh.
And with that, it is back to Samael.
I'm gonna take a swing at the crown. See how it goes.
Okay, what specifically are you trying to target?
Let's go for the emerald.
Okay, so go ahead, take a swing at it.
Do I get advantage or no?
Nope, because nobody else is distracted.
Sorry,
because
Boo.
he used his. Yeah, okay.
I went for it. I went big.
Go big or go home.
Stay off.
Go for gold.
Smack
Ooh.
down.
Ooh.
Burn that edge.
All right. Yep. So the attack hits, and you do a pretty good amount of damage to it. How would you like to hit the emerald?
I'd pretty much hit it dead on and maybe crack it right down the middle of it.
Okay. And with that, it actually splits and falls out of the casing.
Yeah.
The sarcophagus attempts to try to catch the halves as it falls down, losing its its grip on Hilga as it was trying to pull her back into reach of its arm. You can see all 5 arms at this point struggling to reach it as they hit the ground. Hilga is going to disengage, and she's going to back the hell up, clabbering at her throat and trying to, she's actually pulling parts of it off that have rotted.
Oh,
yeah, she's freaking the hell out. She backs all the way up to the wall. Sparrow.
So Sparrow, as she's watching this, has that reflection of Hilga kind of holding on to her while she had her little breakdown outside.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of gets really fucking pissed off that this thing would touch that, would get involved in this. So she steps up and is going to swing at it with her rapier. Again, maybe I'll actually hit something this time.
Okay.
All you gotta do is believe.
Oh, I believe. I believe not hard enough, apparently.
Yep, so you actually end up ricocheting off of the glass once more. Blue sparks fly everywhere.
This is why I can't have nice things, because apparently I'm not allowed to roll above a 10 tonight.
Estbern. Go ahead. My apologies.
No, seriously, all of my attack rolls have been below 10 because I've got a 5 to hit.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Worry
I'm
not,
sorry.
fam. I got you.
Yeah.
Realizing that this
Oh, sorry.
isn't working, that I'm not doing any good, I'm going to disengage from combat
Mm-hmm.
using my bonus action because I can do that. And on my next turn, I'm going to start looking around in all of the little corners and alcoves to see if I can find something else to do because this is not working.
Okay.
Okay. Estbern's gonna see her disengage and I'm assuming that she looks frustrated with herself.
And she's going to kind of start glancing around and looking at things.
Alright, Estbern's gonna hop off this thing, land kind of on one side, sort of off balance, and then reach out, grab her shoulder, and look her straight in the eyes. Sparrow, you can do this. It's
Why
just
are
like
you
It's just
touching-
like
no.
picking a pocket.
No, and then there's just a moment, then just, why are you touching me?
Are you going to be giving? Okay, so who has
Yeah,
inspiration?
this is the 8 action, is what I'd like to do.
Oh, this is the 8. Okay.
Yeah.
I also, you know what? I've had inspiration this entire time. Fuck my life. I'm done. I'm done.
Estbern will just smile at her and pat her shoulder once more before jumping back on the platform to survey the thing as best he can.
She turns and she looks at Estella and she just has this gobsmacked look in her eyes since you can't see the rest of her face. And she's just like, why did he just touch me?
He doesn't know, sweetie. He doesn't know.
What the
I can just
fuck?
see the reach up and pat on the head. It's okay, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's fine.
Will you stop touching me?
No, she doesn't touch you. She's focused on the, obvious enemy in front. But she was just saying that to you.
The whirling blades of death that lay in front of you.
He doesn't know. He's kind of weird. It's fine.
Hey, you're not wrong.
I say it in a whisper, so shush.
All right. Okay, fair.
Fair.
Something 8 action. Take your advantage.
I will. I definitely will take my advantage.
All right, Estella.
I'm getting really sick and tired of not being able to do shit.
Part of me kind of wants to do something stupid.
Do it.
Do
By
it.
all means.
More fun when we do stupid
All
things.
right, let's do this, guys. She's gonna walk up, right here, and kind of get the monster's attention, and she's gonna use her mask ability on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's
Remind
see
me what
what exactly that's gonna cause.
All right, let me see if I can bring that one to the forefront real quick so everybody has it.
Oh, no, I just posted it. So once per day. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so once per day, me, the mask wearer, can focus on an intelligent creature, which it sounds like this kind of is, which is why I asked,
Okay.
and make a deception check using its success as a DC for a will save. And if the creature does not save, then it's stunned. But if it does, it forgets the last 5 minutes. So,
Okay.
and 5 minutes in battle or something like that. What is it? 5
A lot
minutes?
of time.
Is a lot
5
of
minutes
time.
is 50 rounds. just so everyone's aware.
Yep.
5 minutes is, hey, let's take some time to search through this entire place and see if we can, like, figure this out.
Oh, no. It doesn't lose its memory for 5 minutes. It loses the last 5 minutes of its memory.
No, I'm talking about it being stunned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done for 5 minutes.
If it's stunned for 5 minutes, that's run over to the alcoves and find something to help us get rid of this.
And then run back, have lunch, you know.
It's enough time for Sammy to smash its face.
Come on, guys, blow my dice. I want a low roll. Low roll.
All right, low rolls. Here we go.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait, I have decent will.
I feel like this is like a punishment for getting like a high roll on this.
It would be a charisma save, by the way, not a will save. So yeah, it actually saves.
Oh, it's done!
Wow.
Holy crap. So it doesn't forget its memory, however it is the... Alright, so go ahead and describe this to me. How are you using this? Because it's your central sapphire that has this ability.
Yeah, so kind of seeing like how it just kind of like a struggle a little bit, even though we're starting to get at it, and knowing that this ability could work to her favor, she's going to leave Sparrow's side. Well, depending if they have her high roll, and just like put her hands on the mask and kind of like close her eyes and focus, which kind of leaves her a little bit vulnerable, which would hopefully attract the attention of the the sarcophagus bot 3000.
Okay, fine, 3,000.
And as it does, the gem would like, I guess, it's light up or something, and then kind of go womp because it didn't work.
Okay.
But at least it's stunned.
Okay. Yeah, so as the skeleton itself gazes at you and tries to... It starts bringing its hands down, like, to capture you. Its now index fingerless silvered hand is reaching out towards your face, but as it gets real close, like, we're talking like that scene in Aliens where Ripley sees the mouth open and come close to her face. It just stops, and you feel a warmth in the middle of your forehead, and you know it's not you yourself, it's the mask. And suddenly it just, like, you see the arm start to slack, and the machine itself kind of droops a little bit. Yes, Poncho, what can I help you with?
No, I just want to check with you.
Okay. So yeah, it's stunned. A stunned creature is considered incapacitated. It can't move and can speak only falteringly. It automatically fails strength and dexterity save throws, and all attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
So, guys, go ham.
So it doesn't attack me next round, then, right?
Since it's also incapacitated, it can't take an action this round. So it kind of powers down. It looks like it powers down. It goes floppy a little bit. And you can tell there's a struggle inside of the sarcophagus to try to pull itself together, but it can't quite manage to do so. So Samael, go ahead.
I'm going to try to smash that glass again.
And you have advantage.
And I have advantage.
Would you instead would you like to lop off the arm itself that's sticking out?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Can you make me a perception check? Do it with advantage, because Estella is also going to help you with this one, because it was really close to her face.
Let's see, perception, wisdom. Oh, jeez.
Okay. So, as you pull back to decapitate this arm that's sticking outside of the glass, or disembody, my apologies. You notice that there's a shimmering on the fingers themselves. It looks like this whatever had silvered the bones also silvered a set of rings on the fingers.
Whoa.
They look remarkably like what's inset in the boilerplate.
Take it, it's shiny.
Yeah.
So as you come down on it, you had broken the emerald previously, right?
Yeah.
You absolutely just sever this arm. It falls to the ground. There's no movement from it, but there's no green sparks.
Aha!
Sounds like it's either got to be working or you broke it.
So
I think
Hilga,
it doesn't have any defense against my attacks now. Is what
it's possible. Hilga is still in the back. She's absolutely panicking. You can hear stifled cries as she's trying to she thinks there's bleeding, but there's not. It's just she was very much affected by this. Sparrow, go ahead.
Me. It's still incapacitated, right?
Correct.
Which means it can't make attacks of opportunity?
That's correct.
Wham. I'm gonna search this thing.
Okay. So as you pull open the rotted curtains themselves, there is a stack of books that is present in this one on top of a small desk. It looks like a candle, long since burnt out. A turned over ink pot has soaked into the bottommost and flowed onto the floor itself, leaving deep stains in the wood and the floor itself. But you're not finding much in the way of anything that you can use.
Okay. I guess bonus action to dash to the next place, so I can just start searching there in my next turn.
Okay. Estbern.
Yes, sir. All right. So it's still incapacitated, right?
Correct.
I'd like to move right up next to it.
Okay.
And then can I pull out my tools and try to dismantle one of the arms?
Oh, nice.
The arms itself?
Yeah, or one of the joints. Basically to make the arm pop off. No is an acceptable answer, as always.
I'll allow it.
Because it could be really dumb.
Okay, go ahead. I want you to just make me a regular attack then. Because that will use your proficiency bonus, except don't roll with the damage. So just use your short sword. Actually, hold on. Let me go with this.
I feel like it'll be easier for everyone if we just don't.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just. Can I pull out my dagger and try to stab it to do piercing damage?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna miss. Watch me.
But you have advantage, so.
Yeah, you have an advantage on the attack.
Yeah, but.
Don't jinx yourself. Ah, never mind.
I'm telling you.
Good call.
So you go to lunge forward with the dagger, but unfortunately you're very inexperienced in a fight. You've never actually pulled the dagger before with the intent to hurt anybody. So as you get this almost bloodlust in your features, like you're ready. These people's hurt the people that you've been assigned to help. You feel some sort of camaraderie and bond with them, and to see your own city guard, slashed open and this rot infecting her throat, you charge forward, only to trip on one of the hoses that had dislodged itself in the very, very beginning, because you don't quite have a situational awareness yet. So as you trip and stumble, and the piercing dagger actually hits hilt first and skids off to the side.
So it's bludgeoning? Alright, I'm kidding. Somebody else try to do piercing, see if it still does blue sparks. Estbern yells from the floor as he gets up and looks around sheepishly.
Estella, what would you like to do?
While I notice this happening, I just simply say I only have a whip, so.
Is that bludgeoning?
No, it's slashing.
Damn it. Okay.
But either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and whip it, just because it's there and I'm here, and that's all I can do. And I'll try to whip the black gem again, just for funsies.
All right.
All right.
Yep. So as you hit the black diamond, 4, It actually completely shatters the black diamond inside of its socket, and the pieces fall to the floor. And you can see the skeleton inside is trying its best to basically fight its way out. It's beating on the inside of the glass. It's with its one good arm. It's trying to claw open the hole wider, but the machine just isn't responding to it. You guys think it may be screaming, but without the amplification, you have no idea. The sarcophagus at this point, as it starts beating on the glass, you notice that there's shaking and stammering from it, and the legs start to move as it pushes itself back up into an upright position. And it turns to you as the person that has just shattered its diamond, and it reaches out to put some hurt on you. So let's see here. What's your AC, dearie?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna do finesse duelist, but that's fine. It doesn't hit me. I have like 13 or 14. No, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So at that point, it turns around. It continues the slash, goes over Samael to hit at Estbern.
What, you trying to kill me, Sarge?
It's possible with a nat 20.
Apparently, yeah. Holy crap.
So it does 4 damage to you. Plus another...
No, it has to roll another d8.
I mean, if you want to get hit, that's fine.
I play by the rules, bro.
Bruh.
I play by the rules.
So the d6 was for 4, so it's dealing 8 damage to you.
Yeah. Estbern drops unconscious.
So it proceeds as you pick yourself back up, and you look up just in time to see a giant metal hand impale itself on your side and knock you off of the platform. Let's see, Samael.
I'm gonna hit it
Hit it
as
harder.
hard as I can. Yeah. It doesn't die the first time. Let's see. I don't have advantage anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take a moment to describe how you completely cut the whole thing in half.
Yes.
You basically pull back into the hardest swing you think you've ever managed in your life. You've just been wailing against this thing time after time, and you haven't been able to get through it. And seeing Estbern and knowing that you feel like it was you that wasn't able to protect him as you've been trying to soak the damage. And you just pour everything into a giant swing, and you manage to catch the crack in the hole just right, that it just forces itself through, and you feel it contact the spine of the skeleton and completely sever it as it goes through. And very shortly after, it kind of falls itself apart, the two top heavy arms flailing as it falls over and crushes two of them, and the whole machine seems to power down.
Awesome. Are we out of combat then?
We are out of combat. Congratulations, guys.
Then I'm immediately going to move over to Estbern and use Lay on Hands.
Okay.
Stabilize my ass.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's stabilizing all of you, not just your ass, but...
Okay.
Fucking damn it, I just
So-
could not hit anything, could I?
I'm going to give him... He's at, like, what, 0 hit points then?
Yep. Straight
So I just have to
zero
give
hit
you,
points.
like, 2 hit points and you'll stabilize?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give him 2 hit points.
Okie dokie. Hold on. I think I still got it here.
I guess I should move over here.
Congratulations,
You're dead,
everybody.
you're dead, 'cause we ain't killed you, we took you by surprise.
So the sarcophagus lay dead. It's not leaking any fluids. It's simply just powered off, descending the area back into darkness, save for the one small fire that's still smoldering in the back. Thankfully, didn't catch anything else, but you do see a pile of rags. Well, at least what was a pile of rags is now just a pile of ash.